Hey guys, I'm back. I'm still all like wrecked and sweaty from boot camp at the crack of dawn this morning. But I wanted to talk to you guys about making sure you leverage your resources and have them directly available and at hand. One thing that's super important for you to recognize is your local library has 800 million billion different versions of cookbooks. And cookbooks are a great source of ideas for, don't go buy, the unhealthy living kind of cookbooks, but by all means, cookbooks are an amazing source of, to get ideas. So I wanted to show you how I just got a new idea of something that I could eat. And I wanted to invite you to my party. Are you ready? Okay, first of all, I get asked a lot about vegan and vegetarian options. The bottom line is, I'm not a vegan. I prefer animal protein, actually, kind of a carnivore, but I enjoy all good food. So the vegan options that are available in the red container, which is really what baffles me the most, is you have the vegan Shakeology. So for those of you who I'll go and show you my pantry. Vegan Shakeology is just an alternate source of protein. It comes in two flavors, chocolate. I have, bags or strawberry. There's also veggie burgers that I see them at Costco Morningstar. And then instead of, protein, the protein source is from beans. And tempeh. Tempeh is sold at local stores as meat alternatives and tofu. So those are your options. If you're vegan, and really you're pretty limited for your options if you're vegan on the 21-day fix. And that's 4 choices. And so there's alternatives for you. Do your workouts and make sure you get 1,200 to 1,500 calories, but maybe you're gonna up your yellow containers because you need to have more options, and keep the yellow containers. When you go to the yellow container, I'm gonna show you that things are ordered in order of healthiest to least healthiest. So for example, the top of the yellow container is a sweet potato, and the bottom of the yellow container is a corn tortilla. So you make that choice in how you're gonna do that. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about one of my girl crushes. This is Missy Costello. She created Karma Chow. Feel free to follow her. She's a vegan chef that used to cook for Tony Horton. She may still cook for him, I don't know. But when Tony was vegan and, created P90X, which is heavily lean proteined, he ate vegan. So she created amazing, tasty dishes for meatless alternatives. Remember, vegans don't have dairy or animal protein. So if you're a vegetarian, you go from having Shakeology, veggie burger, tempeh, tofu. You also can add on yogurt, ricotta, eggs, egg whites, and Greek yogurt. And then you have like flexitarians or whatever, pescatarians that will add fish to that, but now you're adding protein. So the idea that I got was, I was like, what do I have to eat? And I'm thinking to myself, like, I have red onions. I always love red onions. For me, they're super savory. A cucumber. I have little sunburst tomatoes. I always have tempeh in here because tempeh lasts a while in the fridge, so I think it's good for me for emergencies. And then I always have like lime juice and Bragg's amino acids, but the alternative to that is soy sauce. And really Bragg's is healthier. And so I'm going to make Thai style lettuce wraps. So I'm going to crumble up this tempeh and I'm going to marinate it in the lime and the Bragg's amino acids, not the soy sauce. I'm going to make a vegetable medley mix of red onion, cucumber, and tomato. So I can scoop it out, but I have like a whole variety. And I actually like that for Greek food as well and for Mexican food. Not so much the cucumber, but definitely for Greek food and just for salads and just for Thai food. Those are real staples. And then I got the lettuce, you know, the head of lettuce, the butter, the living butter lettuce, where I can pull off the leaves and serve them in as lettuce wraps to enjoy. So this is sort of what it looks like. I'll take pictures and post. In her recipe, she calls for red peppers. She calls for mung bean sprouts. But let me tell you, those were not in my refrigerator, so they were not going to come into my recipe. Plus, I make Thai food, Thai-style food all the time. I usually do it with ground beef or ground turkey. I make this dish called yum nu, but I love the idea of having yum nu in a lettuce wrap with tempeh, all the other stuff I usually like. The one thing too is it's a spicy dish, so I put cayenne pepper. Watch your amount, because I always over cayenne pepper my life. However, if you are not used to spicy, don't do it. Out here in Southern California, I live 14 miles from Mexico, and so we eat peppers, we eat hot food. But I'm going to put it all together. I'm going to chop it and prep it, take some photos and post them below so you can get a vegan and an alternative idea for cooking. But, you know, what's my tip of the day? Go to the library. Instead of worrying about Fixate, of course I want you to buy that book. Of course I want you to buy that book from me or one of my coaches in this group. Please. However, if you are strapped for cash and your primary focus is getting on this program and your secondary focus is like affording Shakeology, then use your library card. It's free and you can check out 100 million books. In fact, stay tuned. I'm going to go to the library today and I'm going to figure out where all of the healthy cooking books are. All right, have yourself a healthy Friday.